Yeah, Fred, that funding we've been talking about for SEPTA is still up in the air, and it is really lawmakers who work inside the Capitol and the governor who are going to determine what this looks like and how it fits into the larger budget. I asked the governor today about where things stand and how quickly this could happen. The budget due to the governor's desk is 7 weeks late today, with just days left before SEPTA riders feel the impact of having no agreement on transit funding. I came here from Philadelphia, and I'm sure you know why. There's a lot of concern about what is going to happen with SEPTA. We came back to Harrisburg looking for an update today, with the deadline SEPTA set for funding now passed and cuts set to start Sunday, one day before school starts. I asked the governor today, what can you tell people about where you are in negotiations? Are you close, or are those cuts going to be in effect by the time you can figure some sort of deal out?
Look, I am deeply concerned about the 52,000 school children in Philadelphia who rely on SEPTA to get to school or to get to after-school programs or to get home. I'm really worried about them.
Governor Shapiro, who proposed increasing transit agencies' slice of sales tax in his budget proposal, said he's continued talking with the House and Senate leaders the week after both chambers passed legislation with transit funding. The House using the governor's funding plan, the Senate using a transit fund, though SEPTA says that strategy won't work because it needs that money for capital projects.
For my part, I'm going to continue to try and bring the Republican leaders in the Senate, the Democratic leaders in the House together to come up with a solution here prior to these cuts going into effect. And I'm working tirelessly to try and find that common ground and get this done.
Did the legislation last week, either in the House or the Senate, did it get you any closer?
It did, because what the action last week by the Senate and the action 5 times prior by the House now has shown that both chambers believe that we've got to fund mass transit at the number that I proposed in my budget nearly 200 days ago.
Are they any closer to getting into how to do it? That number
of nearly $300 million, in addition to what the Commonwealth has already invested, to going to these mass transit agencies.
Governor Shapiro in Harrisburg today saying both sides will have to make tough choices. Back home, families making their own decisions about how to get around once SEPTA makes its changes. And neither the House nor the Senate are scheduled to be in session again until September, so those leaders would have to call back their members here to Harrisburg in order to vote on a deal or any new proposal. Live in Harrisburg, I'm Lauren Mayk, NBC 10 News.
And NBC 10 is committed to making sure you're ready when these cuts go into effect on Sunday. We have a detailed timeline for the changes and a breakdown of the specific routes that will be impacted to help you navigate the schedule changes.